What are some disturbing facts about space? That we, as a planet, are literally flying through space. I don't just mean around the sun, because our solar system is flying through space as well. Along with our galaxy too. Where Earth was 1 minute ago is a point in space that we will never return to. Here's one closer to home. The Kessler Effect is the theory that a single destructive event in low Earth orbit could create a cascade where satellites break up into tiny fragments, taking out other satellites, breaking up into smaller fragments, and so on, until the Earth is completely surrounded by a massive cloud of tiny flying death shrapnel, which would make leaving this planet almost impossible. If you look up how much space debris there is already up there, and how many satellites currently orbit, plus the continued growth of the commercial space industry, I think about it a lot. Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. Carl Sagan. If you gathered together all the matter in the universe we can observe right now, and squished it together until it had the density of water, 1 gm/cm/3, it would fit into a cube about 1 light year on each side. There are several disturbing things about this. A single light year is almost unimaginably huge. A cubic light year is a ridiculous volume of space. For observable universe is 33 orders of magnitude larger than that. It is almost entirely empty. The largest black hole we have discovered has a diameter of 490.000.000.000 kilometers. Earth's diameter is roughly 13.000 kilometers. The fact that Voyager 2 space probe, after over 40 years, has not even hit a pebble. I truly don't believe most of us are capable of comprehending the vastness of space and the distance between things. We'll never be able to discover it all. Two possibilities exist: either we are alone in the universe, or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. R.C. Clarke. There are voids in the universe that are so big that, if you were teleported to the center with a spacesuit on, you would just see pitch darkness in all directions. Edit, ho. This blew up quickly. Thank you for the silver. Edit, and the wholesome. And the helpful. The farthest galaxy we can detect was 13.4 billion light years away when it emitted the light we see today. That light, not the galaxy, the light itself, is 3 times as old as the Earth. Its size and age alone is disturbing. I have had an ongoing existential crisis since I was a child, when I realized just how small and vulnerable we are. Space is big. Really big. You just won't believe how vastly, hugely, mind-bogglingly big it is. I mean, you may think it's a long way down the road to the chemists. That's just peanuts to space. Douglas Adams. We still don't know exactly how it came into existence. We could literally get vaporized at any moment from a space death laser traveling at the speed of light, so we can't even detect it before we're dead. Time is not linear due to the constant expansion of space, therefore time is expansive. The vast distances between solar systems and the near impossibility of interstellar human travel. Rogue planets. Such objects have been ejected from the planetary system in which they were formed, or have never been gravitationally bound to any star or brown dwarf. If a rogue planet invade our solar system, things could go very wrong. Reverse cowgirl and doggy style are the same in space. In about 150 billion years, intergalactic transportation and communication beyond our local supercluster will be impossible. In about 2 trillion years, galaxies outside of our local supercluster are no longer detectable due to redshift. Assuming the universe keeps expanding, then the universe's final fate depends on whether or not protons decay. Sometimes, the scariest thing that professional astronomers can experience is something that they don't see. In 2019, scientists at the Royal Institution of Australia, along with NASA and other international space agencies, completely missed a football field-sized asteroid that came eerily close to Earth's atmosphere and had apparently realized it only minutes before it passed Earth. An asteroid called asterisk 2019 OK, traveling at almost 15 miles a second, came asterisk UNUSUALLY close to impacting Earth. It passed by about 43,500 miles away Vox. The asteroid came much closer to Earth than our moon, roughly asterisk ONE-FIFTH. The average distance from Earth to the moon. Michael Brown of Monash University noted that it was the largest asteroid to pass this close to Earth in quite a number of years asterisk. Washington Post. Asteroids of this size are capable of triggering the equivalent of a large nuclear explosion if they hit Earth. Global News. Swinburne University astronomer Alan Duffy mentioned that this particular asteroid would have struck the impact area *WITH over 30 times the energy of Hiroshima's atomic blast. Sydney Morning Herald. So how and why did some of the brightest minds on the planet miss this potentially destructive asteroid until just before it jumped past us? There are several reasons. The asteroid had an unpredictable eccentric orbit and speed, and this aided *CHALLENGING* to spot it ahead of time. B. The asteroid was coming in from the direction of the sun, adding even more to the difficulty of scientists zeroing in on it. C. The asteroid was morbidly considered not big enough to be labeled as dangerous by space agency computers and telescopes. For the record, impact events big enough to kill off the dinosaurs require an asteroid that are at least half a mile in diameter. Space agencies have charted and identified 90% of asteroids orbiting in our solar system and know their location at any given time. Any asteroid smaller than those are, not considered important enough to mind and manage as a result. Bonus, ***, by the way, the very next year in 2020, an even larger asteroid passed in between Earth and the moon. Astronomers using the Atlas telescope in Hawaii discovered an asteroid named ****. 2020 LD **** had shot between us and the moon. ****TWO whole days after it happened. So yes, these sort of things do occur a little more than we'd like. There is no up or down. It has been observed that most astronauts can hear sound in the vacuum of space, all except those who are Hispanic. Scientists speculate that due to some genetic defect based on *ethnicity, Hispanic astronauts simply aren't able to hear in space. But you know what they say, in space, no one can hear you scream, The images you see are galaxies not as they are, but as they were based on how many light years away they are. This is fine for anything within the thousands, but if we are talking millions or billions of light years away, then there is a good chance that none of those stars you see even technically exist right now. On bright side though, if we can figure out how to move faster than light, then we could see our own planet with a good enough telescope as it was in the past. We could observe any outside historical event or even dinosaurs. I think it's pretty scary that nobody, alien species, has encountered us yet. There are a few theories about why this is, but the scariest one is this. It is possible there is an alien race that is obsessed with destroying intelligent worlds. Marvel stands. Think Galactus. Once an intelligent world starts kicking up enough dust, sending radio messages into space, or exploring new galaxies, the alien race will notice them and destroy them. It's possible that we are so unadvanced that we don't even show up on the map for a world-eating race of aliens. A spoonful of degenerate matter from a neutron star would roughly weigh the same as Earth. If you let go of the ropes and end up flying through space, you have a few hours before you die without air or freeze. It is very hard to read when it is not used. You don't **** with it, or you might end up in a pretty **** up situation. ***SOURCE, watched Event Horizon alone when I was 11, and probably shouldn't have. The number of solar flares that have missed Earth by a thread are astoundingly disturbing. There was one solar storm back in 2014 that missed Earth by 9 days, 9 flipping days. If it had hit, we would have lost all forms of electricity and not been able to recover for 4 years, and that would have been the least of our worries. To me, just the fact that everything up there is doing its own thing right this very second. For example, take an exoplanet hundreds of light years from Earth. Right now on that exoplanet there is a breeze blowing, a volcano erupting, an ocean swirling. It's doing its thing, just as Earth does its thing. And it does it all completely indifferent to us being here. At 600 kilometers above planet Earth, the temperature fluctuates between plus 258 and minus 148 degrees Fahrenheit. There is nothing to carry sound. No air pressure. No oxygen. Life in space is impossible. Opening title card in the movie Gravity. Uranus has really cold methane clouds that contain hydrogen sulfide, so basically Uranus is covered by deadly farts. Despite the entire size of the universe, wasps for some reason exist. That we are looking at the past when we are looking at outer space. Because light only travels so fast. That galaxy you're looking at that's a billion light years away might not be there anymore. Also, there's this stuff called strange matter and it's inside neutron stars. People theorize that, if strange matter breaks out of the neutron star it can turn everything it comes to contact with into more strange matter. And by the fact scientists still have no clue what exactly is dark matter and dark energy. The Great Attractor. Google it. Just out of our sight is something more massive than dozens of Milky Way galaxies and it's slowly pulling everything in its path towards it, like 500 million light years big. Richard Nixon prepared a speech in the event the Apollo 11 lunar launch failed. The Great Attractor, more frustrating not knowing that disturbing. Fermi paradox, so alone, singularities undermine mathematics and logic, heat death or big rip, eventually we die, time. So much time. We are a flash in endless darkness, the sheer size of even the observable universe. We are nothing, there is no absolute position or time. Where are we? The governing force seems to be entropy, oh yes. You boil when exposed to the vacuum. I just learned about something called angular diameter turnaround, thanks, XKCD. Basically, things that are far away look smaller. Things that are really far away look *BIGGER**, because when their light was emitted, the universe was small, and they were close to us. XACD-2622. I just can't make my mind understand that. How easy it would be to become completely and totally isolated out there. In space, technology is the only thing keeping us alive. The only reason we don't freeze, suffocate or starve. When something like a car breaks down we can call a tow truck and get it repaired. In space, there's no such thing. Think about the Apollo 13 and everything that went wrong there. Imagine the day when humans advanced to traveling deeper into space. With noteworthy landmarks being so far apart, navigating without a computer would be almost impossible, even if you still had communication with Earth. Imagine not having communication. Completely alone in the blackness of space. Or even worse, your engines die and you're just forced to sit hoping and praying that somewhere in the vast universe someone comes across you. That's scarier than any movie monster. We lie on a placid island of ignorance in a vast dark ocean, and it was not meant that we venture far. It's unfathomably infinite, we can only see a mere slice of it, while light years away some other species can only see a piece. While not even able to even see our galaxy. That if the Earth stopped rotating for even 1 second, it would be a catastrophic event for humanity. If you were to bring a cat to space, it can't land, point you are probably saying, of course it can't land, there is no gravity. But what I mean is far more cruel. Let me explain. There have been scientific studies performed that show that cats dropped from a certain height can't get their paws facing down because it's too high and they lose track of where their ground is. They have taken this a step further and brought cats to the ice. They drop them And apart from the obvious, no gravity, they found something else also. The cats didn't just float around with their paws facing towards the earth or down, if you will. Instead, the cats just continuously looked around, looking for the bottom, while at the same time shifting their body to land where they thought down was. Which also continuously changed. There is a video about that here. There never were any, in fact, whalers on the moon. The absolute scared of it. They discovered a black hole at the center of our galaxy which is several hundred million, could actually be billion, times larger than our sun. For reference, the Earth is estimated to fit inside the sun several million times over. You would think space is just a silent place, but planets make sounds, like Saturn Point. If you search Saturn sounds from space you can listen to hours of planets' sounds. Space radiation is real and those who talk about Mars and moon colonization don't seem to take it into account. If we do get to those places to live, those that do, will have to build underground until structures that can protect against the radiation can be developed. People who go to and from Mars on the 9MO window, when the planets are closest together, are going to be showing signs of radiation sickness by the end of their journey. Space will kill you. That idea that aliens or other life outside of our solar system do not exist is almost impossible. We are one of literally trillions of galaxies. If God is real, there's no way he just wasted all that space, no pun intended, for no reason. Also, literally anything can happen close to our solar system and completely change everything, or even wipe us out. We are not as safe as we think we are. No one can hear you scream. Compared to space, a whole visible universe is significantly smaller than a quark. It's immeasurable, literally impossible. Look up a video. It's insane. More of a theory than a fact, but I find the dark forest theory pretty disturbing. Basically the idea that there are other civilizations out there, but they are staying quiet for good reason.